everybody, happy Wednesday evening live tutorial stream. My tutorial splash apparently decided that it was going to croak, so I did not have time to rebuild it before stream, which is why you just have Corvus's Delightful Falling Gemstones as your preview screen. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's doing great. Yesterday was not a good day, but today is better, so I'm really happy to be here with each and every one of you. We're going to be doing a pretty fun and easy tutorial today. We're going to be doing memory wire bracelet, which was Corvus's request. So, hey, Corvus, you out there? Somebody message a Corvus, because this was specifically her requested tutorial. But memory wire bracelets are quite fun. They're very easy, and they make really great gifts. So, you know, it's the gift giving season is almost upon us. That train. Hi, Silver. The light from that train is just coming closer and closer until it just bowls us all over. So it's a good time to be starting to think of, hey, these are quick and easy things that I can do, possibly with stuff I already have in my stash, that I can give as holiday presents, because if anyone, you know, is like me this holiday season, it's definitely about economy and what can I do with what I already have, and who can I give it to. Oh, that's cool. Heather does awesome Morse code bracelets, so she usually spells out things that are slightly more explicit than names. But yes, Morse code is way fun. So the point about memory wires, you can really do whatever you want. It's very easy, and you can use any beads as long as they fit on the memory wire. And I have thoughts about the beads that I've chosen tonight. I might have made bad choices, so we're about to see. But first of all, let's talk tools and supplies. So you are going to need memory wire. Now, memory wire is a specific type of wire. It is literally called memory wire because it has a memory. It is a spring hardened. Okay, Talifet. Talifet says y'all are too loud.
I am not. Sorry. Hi, Talifet. Life goes on.
Also, Heather says hi. Sorry. Okay, so memory wire. So memory wire is spring hard wire, and it goes spring. That's why it's called memory wire. And so this is a specific type of wire. Okay, so this isn't just craft wire that's been wound into a coil, right? This is a specific type of spring hardened wire. It comes in specific sizes. So you've got large bracelet, small bracelet, ring, and necklace. So this is the large bracelet size of the memory wire. And you can get this online. You can get this at any craft store as well. Now, the thing to remember about the memory wire is that it is hard AF. So, what? No, that's not cool. Also, what's up with my chins? Why didn't anybody say that? Like, the background noise is too loud, you know, the stream is freezing up, but no one's like, Allison, you have 17 chins. What good are you guys? Just saying. Okay, let me futz with the audio for a hot minute. Because it's the same mic I always use. Alrighty. I hate technology, and technology hates me. And I really would like for it to go up a tree. And then I would like for the tree to fall down, boom, and everything to explode, and then I could go home and take a nap. Yeah. Sorry, that wasn't the bestest song ever, but tell me, if you don't mind, if this sound is better. Because now with the actual mother effer. Hi, Corvus! Okay, so now I might be getting, am I getting echo now? Am I getting echo? Is it better? Is it worse? I'm gonna need to, picking up a lot of everyone. Okay, uno momento. Let's try this. Okay, is this better? Which one's better? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Just as somebody who has been to the eye doctor, you know, once a year since I was like 8. So waiting for input from the stream, I'm gonna drink the champagne. I mean, I'm happy you're here, Corvus, because apparently you were right on time for me to have audio difficulties. So I'm waiting for input from the stream to tell me if my audio difficulties have been fixed or if I'm just screwed. So let's see, it's sweater weather here in Dallas, but it's like mesh sweater weather. It's not actual sweater weather, so it's like faux sweater weather. Because of course this whole, it was delightfully lovely in the 70s, and this week is supposed to be back up in the 80s. Hey peoples, give me some input. Better. Okay, yay! Yay, better. Woo! Okay. All right. Thank you, lag. All right, so I have fixed it. It's so funny because it is exactly the same way I've been doing it for the past like 6 months. But you know what? Now it's different and it is better. I am louder and clearer, so yay. No echo, perfect. And also, Tallyfet said, I hear you, Header. By the way, that was a minute ago.
But I'm so sneaky.
Okay, well apparently I had the wrong... Okay, no, Julie's having pause issues too. I don't know what the issue is with that. Oh, I don't know how to fix... Yep, I see it. There I am. Totes see it. Don't know how to fix it. I hate technology so much. Okay, do not touch. Okay, no touchy in the microphones. Got it. All right, I don't think I can fix the pausing issues. I have no idea why that's happening. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the tutorial, and apologies for the stalling issues. At least it's not a sale tonight, so no one has to worry about losing out on anything. And yeah, I don't know how to fix rain. 59 in rain. I feel like that's not a forecast for here.
No.
I feel like that's a forecast for Chicago. Crystal Lake, 60 degrees, raining off and on. Well, hell for Scott. But not for us. Okay, so we're just going to do a simple memory wire bracelet tutorial, so this shouldn't be too terrible, even if I am freezing off and on. And then later on, Heather and I are going to do a podcast, which we have not actually we haven't actually settled on a subject for tonight.
No, we haven't.
So
if anyone has any votes, now's your time.
Yeah. What do you want us to talk about tonight? I know the internet, 100 degrees, really, still. We had a lovely week of being sub 90s, and now it's back up in the high 80s. But so this computer, Julie, what the fuck?
What?
Oh, because it's got the same hard drive. That's why. Or it doesn't have the same hard drive. It doesn't.
What's happening?
I don't know why this rebuilt computer is still linked to Crystal Lake, Illinois for weather.
Oh.
But there's got to be a reason. Wow. Lori, stop saying things like that. I'm going to lose a Heather. She's going to be on the road to Canada like in 5 minutes. And then I'm going to be all alone with no Heather. And she's going to be just laying in your yard waiting for snow.
Pretty much.
And food.
And in the snow. Yeah.
Well, but they haven't gotten snow yet. They just might.
Well, if they do, I'll be laying in it.
Fair. Okay, so memory wire bracelet. So, getting back to memory wire, spring hardened wire. Okay, so you have to buy this special. You need special cutters to cut this. Do not use your good wire cutters to cut memory wire. You will be a sad panda. Memory wire cutters look like this. If you don't have these, just use a crappy big pair of wire cutters from the hardware store. Do not use a nice wire cutter on this. Memory wire is typically sold by coils. And one coil is pretty much one time around the wrist. It will stretch out a bit as it goes around your wrist. So what I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4 coils of memory wire. So that's going to make a bracelet that's going to go about 3 times around my wrist. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my charms. You do not have to use charms with memory wire, but I think it does kind of make it a little bit more. Nope, not that one. Okay, so do we have audio now? Yay! She done broken.
It was a different scene. Corvus is even texting me to let me know. Lori doesn't have sound back?
What? Okay. Refresh. Yes. So yeah. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay, yes. So we should have audio. God. This is why technology and I do not get along. It's very picky. It's like a toddler. This is why I don't have children.
Why is my internet crying?
Why am I crying? Because the internet is annoying like a child. So
Like
anyway, here we go with adding jump rings to my charms. So I discovered a cool thing. So I was maybe not sleeping the other night, and so I was joining random books groups on Facebook. So I joined one called Lady No Kids, and I learned that a nickname for Lady No Kids is LNKs. I like that. Alright, so jump rings. Got it. It was my fault, Corvus. I switched scenes, and since I had added an external mic into the scene, I had to add it into the new scene as well. So that's just me being crappy at technology. Okay, so now I've got 4 of my charms with jump rings. So now we're gonna go ahead and start our bracelet, which means I'm gonna need my round nose pliers. So I'm gonna warn you all right now, memory wire is mean. It's nasty. It's like it's a crocodile and you are Steve Irwin and it wants to bite you.
Steve Irwin?
Whatever. The dude who was dead by a crocodile.
Nope, he was dead by a stingray.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Heather. Hi. Okay, now there should be sound in this scene. Uh-oh. I think I may have lost her forever. She done gone away. Which is a bummer because I threw the wire at her that I need to make this project. So
Did you throw the project?
I didn't throw the project, I just threw the memory wire. I'll go find it.
I don't know where it is. It's
okay.
somewhere.
I'll go find it. So BRB. In the trash. I actually managed to slam dunk it in the trash from the other side of the computer screen. Okay, so back to our project. Alright, I think I should have audio now in all of the applicable scenes. So hopefully we won't have any audio issues from now on. But, so I'm going to take my memory wire and I'm going to grab my round nose pliers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the end of my memory wire. Once again, it really is going to want to stab you. So all joking aside, please be careful. So I'm going to find the end of my memory wire and I'm going to take my round nose pliers and I'm just going to bend it in a loop. This is going to be harder than you think because this is, yay, tally fat, that's awesome. This is way stiffer than normal wires. So it's going to take a little bit more of kind of hand strength to bend that. And then what I'm going to do once I've bent that circle is I'm going to open it and I'm going to put on one of the, okay, so I started with 6 charms, I put jump rings on 4 of them. I did not put jump rings on 2 of them. So I'm going to grab one of the ones that doesn't have a jump ring, and I'm going to put it onto that loop, and then I'm going to close it. It does bend, Corvus. It's not easy, but it does do it. So there we go. So we've got our charm on our memory wire. That's going to be the end of our bracelet. Now I'm going to start stringing. And so once again, I have these crystal beads, and they're very long and straight. So I have thoughts about the fact that these crystal beads may not actually be ideally suited for this memory wire. So we're going to see how it goes. Because the curve is integral to the memory wire. It doesn't, you can't, okay, you could if you really tried, but there's really no percentage in making it uncurve. So that means that any beads that you put on it need to accommodate the curve, which means that their holes need to be sufficiently large. Okay, and lucky for me, these work just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and string these onto my wire. And I've got 4 charms, so about a quarter of the way through, I'm going to stop and put on a charm, and I'm going to keep doing that. Beads, charms, until everything's on there. So you can pull them all the way down so you can sort of see how that's going to look. And so I'm just going to keep stringing this. So again, this is a pretty simple project as far as construction goes. It's just two wire bends and stringing, and then jump rings if you're going to put that onto your piece. So stringing. So how was everyone's weekend? Just curious. So next week we are going to be doing Halloween tutorials. So we have some cool earrings with nail polish. I've got a wire skeleton that I think is actually an in-store class. And I'm going to be doing something cool with fire on Friday. We're going to be doing a sale on Thursday next week, which will probably be in costume. And we will be doing a social on Saturday. This Saturday is, I believe, Zoom. So we will be hanging out on Saturday, and then we will be doing a Halloween party at Beading Dreams on Tuesday. Also, we will be doing a Zoom for that party. So it'll be a hybrid in-person and online event. So if you are free on Tuesday night and you want to Zoom in with us, that would be cool. Julie is feeding 30 ghosts for the next 4 days. That's awesome. In Milwaukee. You've got somewhere to stay in Milwaukee, right, Julie? You're not like driving back and forth? Because if you are, you should call my parents because they have 2 guest rooms. And there's no reason for you to be driving back and forth if you have somebody to watch all of the cats. If you don't have someone to watch all of the cats, then I understand. You know, I'm sorry. Sometimes they're difficult. But if you need a place to stay, I'm sure they would still host you. I would come if I were there, but I am not there. I am here, which is far away. Okay, so I think it's about time for me to put on a charm and then keep stringing beads. Oh, motherfucker. Really? So the question is, did that curse make it onto the ear or not? I can't drink because I have no more drink. Got it. Alright, I'm going to keep stringing. Just keep stringing, just keep stringing. Just keep stringing, stringing, stringing. Tell you that is all on my case tonight. Hi, Keiko. I think the memory wire I have is stainless, honestly. Memory wire is one of those things that they don't typically give you the metal content. I like these beads too. These are my last 3 strands. So if you want these beads, I am happy to sell you this bracelet. Oh my gosh, that's like all riddle me this and everything. Alright, time for another charm. So, memory wire bracelets can be as simple or as complicated as you want. Obviously, I have gone for simple tonight because yesterday was rough, and so today I'm just kind of in recovery mode from that. Corvus just asked a really good question. Is all memory wire the same thickness? And the answer to that is no. There are a couple of thicknesses of memory wire out there. One that is more equivalent to like 22 gauge, and one that is more equivalent to 20 gauge. And like I said, the thickness can make a huge difference because the curve is set into the memory wire, hence the name. It has a memory of its shape. And so the thinner memory wire is definitely going to accommodate more beads, because if you think about it, if this wire is thicker and you're doing a bead like this, you know, if the hole's not big enough, it's not going to make that curve and it's not going to go on the wire. So I will always opt for, if I have a choice of a thinner versus a thicker memory wire, I will always opt for the thinner. So I'm just continuing to string. And then, as I said at the beginning of the broadcast, not only is all memory wire not the same thickness, it's also not all the same diameter. So widely available, there are 2 bracelet sizes, a large one and a small one. There's a ring size and there is a necklace size. I will say that I'm a huge fan of multiple coil or even coil and a half memory wire projects because single coils tend to fall off. So Corvus, there's not really any particular brand that I recommend. More my recommendation is, like, let's say this was a necklace, you know, for a very, very tiny person. A lot of people would be tempted to stop the necklace, you know, here and here. So it was just basically a circle. My recommendation is no, make the necklace a 1.25 circles. Same with a bracelet, minimum 1.25 circles. Same with a ring. The only exception to that 1.25 circles rule for rings is wine charms, which were incredibly popular when I started in the industry 20 years ago. Those you can make a circle and an eighth basically, because they don't have to stand up to any sort of real wear and tear. But even that, like, you know, you always want your memory wire to overlap, because otherwise it's not going to hold well. So again, continuing to string, reaching the end. Oh, I got at least 2 floor beads. silver, but it's okay. I've got enough to finish this bracelet. I got actually 1 floor bead and 1 lap bead is what I got. So the lap bead I managed to salvage. I mean, Julie, package her up and just send her down. I'll take her. A volunteer's tribute. There are services even that will escort kitty cats on the aeroplanes. But what exactly is she doing? Ooh, yay, Lori. That's awesome. So anyway, I keep pushing them down, and I'm not going to have enough beads to finish this piece of memory wear, which is totally fine because this is more than enough to make a multi-wrap bracelet. So I'm just going to go ahead and use all the beads that I have. But what's important, which I'll address in just a second after I've strung on these last 2 beads, is that once I've strung on all the beads that I have, I want to make sure to push everything down so that there's no gapping between the beads. Then I'm going to give myself just about 3/8 of an inch. Trim that off with my memory wire cutters.